Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Today I'm filming for you the intro to my 12 Pans of Christmas project pan. I love doing this project to kind of round off the year and knock some extra things out before we close off with the end of year empties. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Let's get on into it. The first product that I've got in this year's 12 Pans of Christmas is one I'm aiming to finish, and it is this Nars foundation. So this is the All Day Luminous foundation. It's actually been discontinued. I've had it for quite a while in my collection, so I'm just really looking forward to trying to knock it out. Now, I don't have a lot left. This line here is where we are starting from. As you can see though, this was in a previous project pan, and you can see how little it came down every single month. Now, if I remember correctly, I might not be, I think this might have been in my 2020 project pan. So I feel like perhaps I wasn't reaching for it as much as I might have been had 2020 not been the year of the lockdown. I'm hoping that's partly why it wasn't coming down as much as it might have been otherwise. A little of this does go a long way, but the other thing that I think is on my side here is that if you can see, the bottle here, it comes in towards the bottom, and it also seems to be significantly higher at this side. So if I look at what's actually left, when we look at this was coming down at really equal bits of the bottle basically. This will be coming down from a bottle that is getting smaller. As it's coming in, I'm hoping that means that there's actually less product left than it kind of looks like there is. I've got 3 months, so hoping to finish this within those 3 months so that I can get another foundation empty for my end of year. I feel like I've done really well this year so far with foundations. It's a category that I really was trying to get under control, and I feel like I've done such good work on it. So if I could get another little bonus one by the end of the year, I would be very happy with that. The next item is also an item that I'm revisiting from a previous project pan, or actually more than one previous project pan. This is the eyeshadow that I think has been in almost every 12 Pans of Christmas project that I have ever done. It's number 71 called Seashell. I've got it on my eyes today, so it's just very kind of iridescent and pretty and quite appropriate for both kind of everyday but also any sort of Christmas festive parties. This has actually been repressed. This is such a thin bit of product that is left now in this. This, as I say, has been in I think at least 3 other project pans. So yeah, I did have a massive pan in this. I have repressed it to start this project off with, and I am hoping that this year will be the year that I finish it for good. So fingers crossed, the aim for this one is to finish it. The third item is another makeup item. Now this one, definitely not finishing. This is just going to be a usage goal, and I'm going to aim to use this 50 times. Now the item in question is my Becca highlight. This is 7 grams of product, so if you watched my 5x4 project pan this year, I had a 50 use goal on my bronzer, and I did not hit pan on the bronzer within that project after using it 50 times. That bronzer was considerably less product than is in this. So I am going into this well aware that 50 uses is probably not going to even make a dip into this product. It will probably look by the finale more or less the same as it looks right now. I am accepting that from the get-go, but I would like to actually get some good use out of this. So Becca obviously is no longer available as a brand. It shut down, and I have definitely noticed I've got 3 Becca highlights, and I'm like guarding them because the Becca highlights were so iconic. I think because I remember the hype around this. I remember like they used to be really difficult to get in the UK as well, so like I got my Becca highlights when I was in Sephora, so they're also associated with like good holiday memories. I've been sort of holding on to these and like trying to preserve them, which is just really silly. Realistically, they're going to go off whether I use them or whether they sit there going off quietly. They're going to end up going off at some point, so I may as well try and get a little bit of use out of them. Also, I've got 7 grams of product here. Like I could probably use this for about 4 years before it would actually be finished. So this kind of fear that I seem to have of like I can't replace them, I'm not going to be without them, it's all just a little bit daft. So I'm going for 50 uses in this project. I'm not expecting to see to be honest, even a dip in this after 50 uses, never mind hitting pan. Like, I'm really not expecting much. But similarly to having the bronzer in my 5 Before Fall project pan, it's all about progress. So 50 uses is quite a significant amount of use to get in one product, and hopefully that then lays the groundwork for, if I then have this in a future product, I kind of know what 50 uses did, so I can then start measuring, you know, how many more uses would I need to get to hit pan, maybe put it in a longer project pan at some point to try for that. Or maybe this will just become my Christmas project pan highlight, and I'll go for 50 uses every Christmas until it's done, or I've stopped making videos, which is probably more likely to happen before this would be done. The next product is my lip balm. So this is from Fresh. It's just a little mini one. There are 2 grams of product in here. The issue I have with this, because it's in a pot, I can't really use my fingers with this. I have to use a brush, and that just stops me reaching for it. You know, if I have to go to the effort of finding a brush, picking it up, using it, then, like, you know, all of that, I know that sounds like ridiculous to call that like all of that. It's really not that big a deal, but that versus something like my Clarins Lip Perfector that I just can pick up and apply straight away, I'm always going to reach for that over this. So I feel like I need to put this in a project to get the use out of it. I'm not sure what's realistic, to be honest. 2 grams of products doesn't sound like a lot, but we all know if you project pan regularly, different products could be the same grammage, and one could go really quickly and another one could last you for forever. So we'll just see where we end up. I would love to actually finish it and get it knocked out before the end of the year. Oh, just thrown it away. But I'm not sure that that's 100% realistic, so we'll just see where we end up with that one. I have got one hair care product that I'm putting into this project, and it is this from Amika. It's called the Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment. So this is completely brand new. I have never used this product before. Still got the seal on the top. What you do with this, as the name would suggest, is you put it on your hair at night. It sinks in through the night and it gives your hair like a boost of hydration. As I said, never used this, not sure how my hair is going to react to it. I've got quite fine hair, it's prone to getting kind of limp and weighed down. So my thought process is that I could start using this even just once a week the night before I'm washing my hair. So if I know I'm washing my hair, say on Friday night, I would use this on Thursday night, then on Friday during the day for going to work and whatever. I could tie my hair up if it looks really kind of lank and greasy, and then I'd be washing my hair Friday night or Saturday morning. Hopefully then my hair would get the benefits of the nourishment, but if it does kind of leave my hair looking a little bit like it needs washed, it's not too far away from getting washed. So that's my thought process around this. Obviously we are going into winter, it's going to be colder, the central heating is going to be on. I think your hair and your skin and everything is a bit more prone to being dried out at this kind of time of year, so I'm hoping that this will be a good time to be introducing this into my routine, and ideally that I'll be able to finish it by the end of the project, so fingers crossed. Another product that I'm revisiting from a previous project pan is my Chanel No. 5. I feel like Chanel No. 5 is really entwined with Christmas for me. I love the adverts for Chanel No. 5, but particularly the most recent one with Marion Cotillard, whose name I'm never quite sure that I'm pronouncing correctly. You know, dancing on the moon and whatever. I love that advert, and that advert is so very, very Christmas for me. So I definitely associate Chanel No. 5 with Christmas now because of that. So I did have this in last year's 12 pans of Christmas. This is where it started. This is where it ends, and as you can see I have basically not touched it all year. We are starting off here exactly where we left off last year, and I'm not obviously expecting to finish this much perfume by the end of the year, and I don't want to rush through this. I really do like Chanel No. 5. I know it's not for everyone, but I do really enjoy it. If I brought it down by, like, say, if that's how much I did last year, if I do the same this year, I'll be quite happy with that. So not aiming to finish it, just aiming to make some progress and enjoy using it. Speaking of products from previous project pans, this was very recently in my 5 by Fall project pan. This is where it left off, so this is where it's entering this project. So I have done that one in red so that I know which is the starting mark for this project pan, and as you can see, there's not a huge amount left. So I think it's definitely realistic to finish this within the project. Maybe not within the first month, but I'm actually kind of hoping by the second month that this will be knocked out. I don't know if I actually said what this is. It's my Beauty Pie Uber Youth Neck Spray. So yeah, aiming to finish that within this project. Another spray product is the Omra Vitsa Queen of Hungry Mist. Again, this is completely brand new. I got this in a Cult Beauty box that I think I got for my birthday, not July this year, but July the previous year. I'm not a huge one for face mists. I would never have purchased this individually, but it did come in the box and I wanted the other things in the box more than I was really wanting this. But yeah, as I said, we're getting to that time of year where the central heating goes on, you know, things get a little bit more dried out. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to make some good progress on this. Obviously, I am not expecting to finish it at all. I'm just going to kind of see where we end up, make some effort to use this. This is exactly the sort of product that if I didn't put in a project, I would have it in 10 years time and it would still be full, because I just don't really reach for face mists. But we're going to aim to try and make some progress on this one. My face mask category is one of the biggest categories in my skincare inventory, so I have 2 face masks in this project that I'm aiming to finish. This is the first one of those. So this is the Elemis Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. This is a super nourishing mask, so again, going into the colder weather, this is ideal. I have got 58 grams of product in here. Essentially, if I use 20 grams per update, theoretically this should be finished for the end of the year. I really enjoy this mask, so definitely want to get the use out of it before it goes off. This is the ideal time of year, and that would be another face mask off of my inventory, which is a category I really do need to start making some effort to whittle down. And mask number 2 is brand new. This is just a little mini, so this is 18 grams of product. So I definitely should finish this before the end of the project with no problems. Never used this before. It's the Origins Ginzing Peel Off Mask. I got it in a gift set. I think I've always been a little bit kind of scared of it because it's a peel off mask and I'm having like visions of, you know, when you used to get like pore strips and peel them off and it was really sore. So yeah, I feel like I've kind of been subconsciously avoiding this mask, but I'm going to put it into this project, give it a go. We'll see how I get on with it. It's only 18 grams of product, or it's only 18 grams including packaging, so it's probably not even as much as 18 grams of product. It says it's 15 mils of product, so yeah, I'm hoping if I start using this once a week that it should be out by the end of the project without too much bother. The next product that I've got is a hand cream. This is again brand new, still needs to be pierced to start using it. So obviously I've never used this before. Again, I think I got this in like a gift with purchase or something like that, so I have absolutely no preconceived notions of what this is going to be like. But you know, it's a hand cream, so how bad can it be really? This weighs 77 grams, so basically if I aim to use 25 grams per update, then given the 77 grams includes the packaging, this should be finished by the end of the project, and that is the goal, is to finish this hand cream. It is a full size one, so that is probably quite a lot, but again, going into the time of year when I should theoretically be reaching for it a little bit more anyway, so the goal is to get this one finished. And the last product is something else I'm aiming to finish, and it is this from Lush. So this is one of the massage bars. So I think I've had these in most of my previous 12 pans of Christmas. This is the last one in my stash. I don't know why I had so many of these. I don't really like them. I don't enjoy using them. I just want to get this one finished and then I will not be purchasing any others. This one weighs in at 50 grams. The aim is to try and finish it by the end of the year. So if we say 20 grams in the first month and then 15 grams and 15 grams, theoretically that should get it out. And I would love to see the back of this. So those are all 12 of the products that are in this year's 12 pans of Christmas. A lot of ones that I'm aiming to finish, so some really quite big goals there. Couple of usage goals, couple of progress goals, but mainly things that I'm trying to knock out before the end of the year. I love just trying to get that knockout by the end of the year and just feel like you're just hitting that finish line and starting next year fresh with less stuff. So wish me luck, keep your fingers crossed for me. Let me know if you've got any products that you're aiming to use by the end of the year and how you're getting on with them. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!